Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius
and Aušra Mutuzėtė Pinkevičienė.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as Total Organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 574 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Ruth, and she wrote an answer in return of my question to Total Organist community. How do you like Total Organist so far? And she wrote, in Total Organist I am learning a lot from reading of the experiences of organists around the world. I appreciate the opportunity to ask questions of them and also to listen to recordings of some of them. Do you think, Aušra, that Ruth is referring to recordings of our Secrets of Organ Playing contest, or what is she talking about?
I'm a little bit actually misunderstood her question because I don't know. What do you think about it?
Sometimes organists who participate in our contest, like Jeremy Owens or James Flores, they publish links to their posts so that people could read their posts and listen to their contest entries. Maybe that is what Ruth is referring to.
Could be. Of course, I think in general that it's probably the most beneficial for a person, to practice more and to spend more time at the keyboard rather than reading or listening about what other people are doing. Don't you think so?
Yes, but you can augment that, because when you are alone practicing, it's just one thing. Yes, you're practicing for your own enjoyment, but when you know that other people are doing this at the same time and reporting their experiences, this is a very powerful motivator, I think.
Yes, but I think nowadays there is a danger of sort of develop an addiction to social networks.
What I mean, obviously you're right, but what I mean is, for example, this morning James Flores recorded chorale prelude from Orgelbüchlein by Bach, Christ lag in Todesbanden. And I listened to his recording and I got inspired to create my own chorale prelude based on this tune. If he hadn't published this, if I hadn't come across to this recording, then I might have missed the chance of creating. I'm not saying I will create it or I have created in the past, but I'm already thinking about it, and James has been the catalyst of this.
But do you think everybody who will listen to that recording will feel the same way and will start to compose something or create something?
You mean to James's recording or my recording?
To James's recording, let's say.
No.
Because you haven't created on that tune yet, so.
Yes, I mean, for everyone is different. They take what is inspiring for them, what their goals are. Not everyone is a creator yet, right? Some people are performers, and if they listen, let's say, to Orgelbuchlein prelude like this, they might get inspired to perform it, to practice the same piece, you know.
Well, I wouldn't agree with you that performers aren't creators. I think we are creators. Because what we are creating their own interpretation of a given piece. Because you can take, the same piece and let's say 101 organists would record it and everybody would play a little bit different.
Of course, you're a creator. I didn't mean that.
Well, I didn't took it personally, so I didn't take it personally, but
but
you know what I mean.
And you know what I mean.
Yes.
We know what we mean in our minds, so we basically don't say it out loud. But people who are listening to this might understand something from this conversation. That I mean, if you're creating your own music, that's a different thing than you are interpreting somebody else's, you know.
Yes. You know what I'm trying to tell, that there are sort of group of people who really want to participate in this organ life, and who attend like every single recital in the area, not only in the area. But and we pretend that we know about organ a lot.
Discuss things.
Yes, discuss things. But if you ask them to sit down at the keyboard, we can barely play a scale for you. That's what I'm talking about, that instead of not wasting your time but spending too much of your time while listen to other organists or other recitals, you need to do something for yourself and sit on the organ bench and practice.
This is why I always advise to do creative activity first thing in the morning, whatever it means for you. This morning for me it meant that I had to create a performance of my Opus 1, Veni Creator Spiritus, on the keyboard that I have upstairs in my room. So instead of surfing social media, let's say, listening to a lot of other people's music, although I listened to James's performance first, I have to admit, but it was just for 2 minutes. You know what 2 minutes means for me.
Yes, it's at least 20 minutes, but it's okay.
Yeah, but I got up at 5 a.m. so.
Well, so in this case, I am just feel so hopeless, because most of my mornings, the first thing in the morning what I do is to prepare a breakfast for you and myself.
That's
and then I just go to school.
But that's later. That's at 6 o'clock sometimes, right?
Yes, that's.
Or on or weekends like at 8 o'clock. So I'm not saying that you should get up at 6 or at 5 o'clock like I do, because some people need more sleep. And maybe I need more sleep. We'll see soon enough. You know?
Yes, if this will, end up in a mental institution because of overworking and creating too much.
Well, but it's really, really exciting to see people create around you and being able to share your own pieces with them and getting positive feedback. It's intoxicating, actually.
But is intoxicating a good word or not? Because as you said it seems very negative.
No, I meant addictive.
Yes, thanks for clarifying that. In general, I think that everything in life has its own measures, and everybody has to find their own way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling that you really need to practice, and after that you need to listen to other people playing and talking and creating.
But before that, you need to have a goal why you practice, right? Before that, if you sit down on the organ bench and you don't know why you sit down, it's very hard to be productive.
But still, I'm talking about people who have either church position or are concert organists or who have the organ as a part of their professional life.
That's a good goal, yeah. Thank you guys. This was Vidas.
And Usha.
We hope this was useful to you. Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, "The sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your SS courses and all your help."
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, "I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you are there teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right, as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor."
Robert writes, It has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, "Hi Vidas and Usha, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home, and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Usha and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward."
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition, and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas
and Usha from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.